Hello everybody and welcome back to Diet Weeb, your source for all weeby entertainment. My name is Justin. Today I wanted to bring you a video about Monogatari. It's a beautiful, hectic, insanely detailed show about nonsense, words, and more words, and more words, and more words. It's basically just talking. Like, a lot of talking. There's some action, waifus, character development, mystery, and lore for sure, but it's mainly just talking. The story revolves around a young man in his last year of high school. Wait, his second to last year of high school. Wait, also elementary school, and middle school, and college. And his adult life? Okay, let's start again. It's a story about a guy, and a girl, and another girl, and another one, and a girl, and another girl, and two sisters, and a liar, and another girl, I think? Wait, let me try again. It's a story about a young man who meets a vampire and a cat and a monkey and a crab and a snake and a snail, a bee, a phoenix, and wait, that's not quite right either. Basically, it's a story about a young man who helps random people, mainly girls, who are cursed or have some type of aberration affecting them. This young man is Araragi. Oh, wait, sorry, I flubbed it. It's about Araragi, a person with no friends due to some stuff in his past. I don't know if that's spoilers. Whatever. Wait. Before we get into it, let's discuss what the meaning of Monogatari is. In Japanese, Monogatari means a story. That's kind of a letdown. Just a story about a story. Alright, the series of light novels spans across 25 volumes with 3 upcoming releases at the current recording of this video. The anime adaptation currently consists of the first 3 seasons, broken up between different parts. Now, the watch order is quite confusing, but let me try to explain it to you. From the way my friends explained it to me, from the way that they've read it or looked up online, found through Reddit. Okay, basically, you gotta watch Bakemonogatari, Kizumonogatari, Nisamonogatari, Nekomonogatari, Kuro, Monogatari second, Tamayo, Jingshi, then you watch Hanamonogatari, then finish Monogatari second, then you watch Tsukimonogatari. After that, jump to the short style special release of Kyuumonogatari, then dive into Warimonogatari, then swim over and finish strong with Zoku Warimonogatari. Now, if that watch order didn't make your fucking brain hurt, the show itself will. It's packed full of hidden meanings and Japanese wordplay that you have to spend hours researching on Reddit. Even the narration in the series isn't always truthful. The show makes you watch it over and over and over and over again just to try to find everything that the author, Nisio Isin, has crammed into it. And it's so fucking much. Now I know it sounds a bit convoluted and intense, but that's just because of the amount of painstaking work that the author has poured into it. When speaking on amazing works of body in anime or manga, I have what I think is personally top 5s. But this is a bit different. I prefer works of emotional depth and pushing the characters to the absolute brink of themselves, such as Berserk, Oyasumi Pun, and Monster. But Monogatari's beauty is in the overwhelming details. All the stuff you would think is boring in other animes, like bloated conversations, subtle imagery, are blown to an epic proportion with the sole intent to make the reader confused. Then, eventually solve that confusion, even if it's arcs later, and you forget that the conversation happened, and they drop the answer in the middle of another conversation that you're invested in, and you have to go back to the last episode to find out if the current episode is actually answering the open-ended questions up in the episode that happened a couple parts back. I know, it's too much, but it's phenomenal, especially the art. The backgrounds and stylistic choices made by the animation studio Shaft and their team is so vivid and unique, as well as the director's artistic vision for the series. Every scene is made to make your eyes look at this part or this temple, which have been cranked to 10 just to show how hard the animation team worked on it and how much they respect the story. The relatively low amount of places the show takes place in is made up for by the amount of detail and design that the Shaft team has put into it. Besides Kizu, which has tons of new locations, the total formula of the show takes place in mainly a park, 3 or 4 different people's homes, a rundown cram school, a functioning high school, a shrine, and a handful of one-shot locations you never really see after the first shot. But everything is cranked to an 11. For example, there is a character who has a room that is just full of books, and I mean full of books, that you can't even see her floor or half her walls. And it has a fucking meaning, just like every other small thing normal stories won't even mention. Now, I know it isn't everyone's cup of tea, and for those people, I say that you're just too dumb for Monogatari. In fact, I'm too dumb for Monogatari. On my Discord server, I have a bunch of people who just sit and research Monogatari. Like, they literally spend hours a day just trying to learn more. That should speak volumes about how well the series is written, and how the depths of the series isn't so shallow or pointless. But I know that's not a good selling point, so I'll introduce a concept that hooked a small-minded boy like me. waifus. Now, I know what a lot of people out there are thinking. Isn't this show just about lollies? And yeah, it is. But also, no. Because even if a character at one point is a lolly, doesn't mean they'll always be a lolly. That's the beauty of Monogatari. Take Oshino Shinobu, the quasi-vampire who lives in Adaragi's shadow. She was once the queen of apparitions, Kiss Shot, Axie Roller Orion, Heart Thunderblade. So think about that. Mind-blowing, right? Then you got two of the best Emotos in anime, in Karen and Tsukihi, the Fire Sisters. There's the big-breasted, bountiful know-it-all, Tsubasa Hanekawa, and she's also a fucking Neko? Okay. And then the very cute, very, very cute little sister's best friend, Son Goku Nadeko, the hyperactive, sexually explicit, easygoing Kanbaru Sugura, the angry and lost riddling math girl, Okura Sodachi, the all-knowing, all-seeing, mysterious Gaian, the silent but deadly I said with a poised look, Ononoki, and then, there's the next one, which the only way to describe her in 5 words or less is Ogi is Ogi. There's the lying scumbag, but also best girl, Kaiki Deshu. And then, last but not least, the queen of tsunderes and stealer of my heart, best waifu in all of anime, Shinjuku Hara Hitagi. And now for the punchline, or maybe the epilogue of the story. Monogatari is a beautiful clusterfuck that has compelled me to write a long essay-style video that no one will ever watch, discussing why I think everyone should give it a watch. So brush that subscribe button like it was your little sister's teeth, slam that notification bell proudly like it was an elementary schooler that just bit you, and don't forget to like and write an overtly detailed Monogatari style comment below on if you loved or hated the video. And as always, stay thirsty, my weebs. And before I forget,
Wait, that wasn't it?
this is a little... No.
Huh?
I became lost in my life and forgot about
you fucking
Hachikuji
doing?
Maoi. And
Would you hurry it up? Come on.
I think,
You only pay for
producer
an hour.
dude, I'm gonna have to do this one more time.
What? You only pay for an hour, dude.
Can we do this one more time? The thing? Can we do it?
Get the fuck out of my studio.